bargain outlet. Now, there's apparently a whole series of these books. I think there are at least 3 books. I never knew that Amish romance novels were a thing before we saw it in an Ollie's sales circular last week. And somebody asked me to go get one of these books and read part of it. So that's what we're doing today. I haven't looked at it. I haven't read really. I thumbed through it, but I haven't really read much of it. Now, we don't really have any Amish people where I live. It's not, you don't see Amish people in central North Carolina. No, well, not here anyway. I can't speak for the whole state. We do, though, we have some Quakers and some Mennonites here, but that's not the same thing. So I don't really know anything about the Amish. Not really. The only thing I've noticed just looking in here is that they use a lot of German words. Now, I do not speak German, and I will probably mispronounce some of these words. I apologize in advance because I don't know how to read German or anything, so I'm going to try my best. So we're just going to leaf through this book, and I'm going to find just random stuff to read to you today in an Amish romance novel. Romance novels aren't really my thing, but I had to check this out. Okay. The distant baying told Adam the dogs had picked up Tom's trail, but they were a good ways off. If he hurried, Tom would still have enough time to escape. Adam glanced behind him as he entered the woods. Hannah watched him from the smokehouse door, but made no move to follow. It was best she stayed out of it for now. Tom had heard the dogs and hovered near the opening in the brambles. His huge body sagged with relief when he saw Adam. Them dogs, they caught my scent. Tom's voice was hoarse with panic. They aren't close yet. Adam pulled a loaf of bread out of his bundle and handed it to Tom. You need to eat and keep your strength up. I have a boat down at the creek, and we'll take it as far as the outskirts of Lancaster. Once we're on the water, the dogs won't be able to get your scent. Tom nodded and dug into the bread. He ate as if he hadn't had a meal in a week. Did the miss find you? She tell you about the others? Yes, she did. What is going on? Why do you need my help? Adam went to the barrel of supplies he kept there, out of sight of his family, at least until butchering time. He'd have to find a new hiding place by then. Tom told me where to find the others, the women and children he was with. They need help getting to the next station. Hannah backed away from him. Adam, I can't get involved. I can't help you break the law. Hannah, we can't leave them out there, cold and lost. The smokehouse was shadowed and dim, but he didn't need light to see her face. He knew her every expression, and right now she would be looking at him with doubt in her eyes, suspicion casting a light frown on her forehead. He picked up the bag filled with a loaf of bread, some carrots, a bit of smoked ham wrapped in a cloth. It wasn't much, but it could help bring strength to weary bodies. I need you. He stepped close to her, but she looked away. They need you. If they see a strange man, they'll never come out of hiding. But a woman. Hannah raised her eyes to him. She understood. We can't leave them in the woods, can we? Nay, and we can't let them be found by the slave catchers either. All right, she nodded. I'll help you look for them. Danky, Hannah. He opened the door, taking a cautious look out, and then he and Hannah both slipped out and through the woods to the road. Now I'm just going to turn to another. We're just reading random little bits of this book. And we've moved on to another chapter. Hannah woke suddenly, the pounding of Dade's fist on the door of the boys' room ringing through the house. Beside her, Lisbeth rolled to one side, pulling the covers over her ears. Hannah tugged at the edge of the quilt. Lisbeth, come quickly. It's a meeting day. Lisbeth responded with a groan, but Hannah got up and lit the candle. She splashed her face with cold water and then put on her best dress, covering it with her everyday apron until after breakfast. She shook Lisbeth's shoulder and then sat on the edge of Markley's bed to wake her. Come on now, sleepyheads. It's time to make breakfast. We're going to Sabbath meeting today. Markley stretched and yawned, but Lisbeth snuggled farther under the covers. It's still dark, she said. Why do we have to get up this early? You know why, Lisbeth. Hannah smiled at Markley and pulled her sleeping cap off her head. She crossed to the big bed again and tugged the covers out of Lisbeth's hands, pulling them to the foot of the bed. Ma'am needs help with breakfast and William needs to be dressed. Hurry up. By the time Hannah left the room to go downstairs, Lisbeth was awake enough to help Markley get dressed. Ma'am stood over the fireplace, stirring the porridge that had simmered all night. Hannah, I'm so glad you're up. The girls, they're coming. I'll go get the eggs and milk, and then I'll wake William. Yeah. Ma'am nodded her head, but her attention was on wrapping the corn pone cakes she had baked last night, getting them ready for the long walk to the meeting. Hannah took the egg basket in her shawl and opened the door to the frosty night air. The clock had said it was morning, but 5 o'clock still seemed like the middle of the night. The chickens clucked with sleepy voices as she went from nest to nest in the dark chicken coop, searching for the warm eggs under the hens. She spread feet on the floor of the coop, propped open the door to the pen, and let them sleep. The next stop was the barn to fetch the milk. She could hear Dade's voice as she opened the door to the lantern-lit interior and slipped in. You mean you walked all night? Who was he talking to? Yeah, it was not that far. The accent was familiar. Hannah walked around the farm wagon. There was Joseph Bender, pitching hay to the horses along with Dade, while Jacob milked the cow. When Joseph saw her, he put the pitchfork tines on the ground and stared at her. Joseph bent her. Ma'am turned to stir the porridge before it could burn. From Ephrata, here this morning. Ya, ya, ya. Hannah hung her shawl on the peg in the entry and then pushed past her sisters to the bedroom door under the steps. He walked all night, I suppose. He's doing chores with Dade and the boys, and will be in for breakfast with them. She pushed the door open before anyone could make a comment. I'll get William up. She left the door open to let light into the room from the kitchen. William was already half awake, roused by the voices in the rest of the house. Guten Morgen, William. She reached to pick him up, but he pushed her hands away. Do it myself. He rolled over the high sides of the cot and stood for a minute. He pulled at his diaper. Pot, Hannah. I use the pot. Yeah, William, that's a good boy. Hannah dressed him in clean clothes when he finished and went back into the kitchen with him. The men had come in from the barn and were seated around the table. Peter stared at a plate piled high with slices of cold corn pone while Lisbeth and Markley bustled around the table, laying out cups and plates. Joseph had been sitting next to Dade, but rose when Hannah started to lift William onto his stool. You will let me help you, ya? He set the little boy on his seat. Ya, danky. Hannah caught a glance past her parents as she went to help Ma'am spoon the porridge into bowls. Her face grew hot, and it wasn't only from the heat of the fireplace. Joseph was being too obvious. Anyone could see that he was here to visit her, and Dade had already adopted him as part of the family. She had no say in this matter. Was he thinking they would be married without so much as a minute alone together to get to know each other? I don't know. And we move on to another random section of this book. Christian checked the angle of the sun. Mid-afternoon and the farm was quiet. There would be no better time to talk to Annalise about moving west. He paused in the mudroom to remove his boots. A regular thumping told him he would find her at the loom, her usual place between dinner and supper. He padded his way to the room off the parlor. It was an addition made years ago, with windows in all three walls to give plenty of light. The loom filled the space with just enough room to walk around it. Christian slipped inside the doorway and leaned against the wall as Annalise finished her pattern. The loom glowed in the sunny room, the wooden uprights and crossbars golden with the patina that only comes from years of loving hands. Dade had made his loom for Mama early in their marriage after they had bought the first of their flock of sheep from a farmer in Maryland. The loom would have to travel west with them if Annalise agreed to go. The sheep also. Farm equipment, household goods, food for the journey. Pushing away the swirling details, Christian watched Annalise make a final pass with the shuttle and lay it on top of the woven threads. She turned on her bench to face him. Is there something wrong? Nay, nothing wrong. Christian ran his fingers through his beard. I just wanted to talk to you. Annalise started to turn back to her weaving. Christian sat on the bench next to her and stilled her hands with his. We need to talk about moving west. She wouldn't look him in the eye. I have so much to do, Christian. Hannah has disappeared again, and I don't even know where Lisbeth has gone off to. But she let him pull her hand into the crook of his elbow. He leaned over and kissed the top of her cap. Yes, Annalise. Would moving west be the change she needed to stop this melancholy and bring her back to him? Tell me what you think. She fiddled with the thread hanging from the edge of the loom. So you've made up your mind? Nay, not for sure. I need you to tell me how you feel. Her silence spoke for her. You don't want to go? Of course not. This is our home, Christian. How many generations has our family lived here? This is our heritage to pass on to our children. How can we leave it and go to a new wilderness where we would start with nothing? says